Sadrack has a question concerning the identity of Mario Cristobal from the mental mindset for this team. If you could expand, if possible, however you're going to take that question. I didn't know necessarily how I would take it. So, you know, I'll ask it this way, and maybe this is not the way it was intended. Every coach has a different type approach, personality, strengths, weaknesses. You know, how do you describe Mario Cristobal in regards to his approach to being a head coach and relating to his team?
Number one, as far as the number one thing is going to be about the people. The people, the people, the people. I've talked about that before. It was something he always reiterates is that it's going to take all of us and what he wants to build as a program. Now you talk about him as a football coach, it's going to start from the offensive line. He's going to build a program from the inside out, a la a Michigan, a la a Georgia. That kind of mindset as far as we're going to be stout and recruit and be in your face and nasty on the fronts, on the offensive line and the defensive line. Why? What was Mario Cristobal? An All-American what? Say it with me. Offensive lineman. Okay, he was a guard early on in his career. He was a tackle latter to his senior season at Miami, a right tackle. Okay, he is a two-time national champion, 87 and also in 91. 87, he was a backup, and in 91, he was a starter at right tackle. All right, so this guy, this is what he does. Being a tenacious grinder is what he does. All right. Now, there's plenty of ways you can take that. Are we going to be the 2002 Auburn team where we're just trying to run it down your throat? I'm hoping we do not go in that direction. I'm hoping we have the right mindset on O line, D line, but we're going to be multiple offensively scheme wise and multiple defensively scheme wise. That's what Coach Cristobal has said. We need to be multiple. I need to be able to pass the ball when it's needed. I need to be able to run the ball when it's needed. But at any time, we need to be able to run that ball. So we're going to understand that we're probably going to be leaning on like 70-30 to run. A lot of us may not like it, but guess what? He's going to have the right offensive line up there. Okay, he's going to have an elite offensive line. And I think he can build that within 2 cycles, Mark. What I mean by 2 cycles is December, February, December. So I'm thinking by this time next year, we'll already have a different looking offensive line. They're going to play on a different level, and they're going to be moving people because that's what sets it apart, Mark, is truly having people movers on that offensive line. How is he a three-time national champion if we won in 87 and 91 if we didn't win again until 2001? And he was a GA at that time. So I don't know if you're trying to count him being a Butch Davis's GA.
87, 91, 80. Who won in 89?
Are we 89 too?
83, 87, 80, 83. There's 5. 83, 87, 89, 91.
2001.
Yeah. So 80. I'll double check. Yeah, that's who I'm coming up with in my brain.
Is he an 89?
Yes, the 89 team beat Alabama in the Sugar Bowl and won the national championship.
Okay, so is he 89 and 91? Okay, so then he's a two-time 89 and 91 then. Yeah, that might be it. He's 89, 91. Because I know he's a two-timer. It's just that simple. He's a two-timer. Yeah, so there's that. Either way, back to what I was saying about Coach Cristobal and what he brings to the table. So, he's counting 2015 as a position coach. Oh, okay.
Okay. Alabama. Gotcha.
Anyhow, you're gonna have a team that I think one of the things we're gonna have to be mindful is he's going to take time to build this culture. Now, I went back and rewatched the video, Mark, that you broke down, that you uploaded last night, where I asked, it was titled "Give Coach Cristobal Time." But if you watch the video, I'm saying just give him time to flip the roster, not give him 2 to 3 years to be good. That's not what, because people in the comment section are like, look, we're paying $10 million. We shouldn't give him that much time. It's like, no, I understand where my timeline is. What I'm talking about as far as timeline. As we know, the University of Miami has had a team on the football field 3 of the last 4 years that has been good enough to beat the Coastal winning champion. Okay. So therefore, they have the ability. It may not be consistent. It may not be overly talented, but on certain given times, they have the ability to be Coastal, at least division winning champions. Okay. What I believe we need is the consistency to take it to a different level. Consistently showing up and tackling at a high level on the defensive line, on defense, period. Catching the football consistently at wide receiver and tight end. Making the right throws. Pass pro consistently. Okay. Running game consistently. Holding on to the football. Those kind of things. Doing the little things the right way on a consistent basis. And I truly believe the University of Miami will win the Coastal for the next couple of seasons. It's that simple. Now, they have to go out there and prove that. But you have seen that we have the ability to get it done. Have we had the tutelage? No. Do we have the stacked roster? Debatable. But a lot of people view it as, oh, we already have a roster to win the Coastal. We're the best team in the Coastal every year. Just go out there, roll your helmet out, and that U turns into this big bright sun. The other team melts. Everyone's scared. No, that's not how it works. That is not how it works. Okay. That's not how. And then moving forward, I mean, Virginia Tech had a pretty solid hire. Virginia went out and had a nice hire, and they're going to go offensively instead of defensively. So we're going to see what that's going to do to that program moving forward. So it's the Coastal is growing. Okay. The Coastal is growing, and we need to be able to take heed of the Coastal, take complete control of it, and be able to pounce on the fact that Clemson might have another one of those 9-ish seasons next year, 9-10 win-ish seasons next year. We got to be able to take advantage of that and get on it. And we have a coach who has done it at Oregon. We have a coach who has a plan, who's going to be fed and supported like no other coach in program history has. I mean, $8 million to build the staff, Mark, that's a lot of money to build a staff and to match that up with a pretty solid roster that we have here at Miami. So when you ask, what are we going to get out of our head coach as far as mindset, this is going to be a very, very well disciplined, organized, and focused program. That's what you're going to get from my, and it's going to be tenacious. It's going to be in your face. It's going to be grimy. It's not going to be showboating and dancing because pride and swag, that is a byproduct of the confidence you get from your preparation, from your high conditioning, from your great weight room training, and from your togetherness as a program. Not being swag like it's a t-shirt and you just throw it on and say the you invented swagger. Okay, what does that mean? What does that mean in 2021? Now, 2001, 2000, maybe 1980. Okay, yeah, you're right. We had a brash brand of football that people loved and gravitated to watch, it was polarizing. You either loved it or you hated it. And some people did a little bit of both, depending on what era you're talking about. But I don't think he's trying to come here and recreate that. He wants to come here and modernize that. and to have these young men understand that when you walk into Carol Sofer and you see all these championships and you see all these All-American, you had nothing to do with that. Yeah, it's a lot of pressure to carry this year. It's a lot of pressure from the past. But that doesn't give you anything to boast your chest out about that I'm at Miami and I'm going to kick you behind. No, 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 no. You got to put in the work to do that. You need to be well prepared to be able to do that. And it's our job, coach's job, to put you in that situation. We just want you to show up and be willing to go 110%. So hopefully that answers your question.